Alright, SunRoom. So here we are with the new Walgreens Exclusive Moon Knight. This figure is amazing. Well, let's get right to it, guys. Alright, SunRoom. So take a peek at Moon Knight from Walgreens in a 360 spin. This is an absolutely stunning figure. Alright, SunRoom. So we can't do a Moon Knight Walgreens exclusive review without comparing him to the Vulture MCU Build-A-Figure Wave Moon Knight. And if you look at these two, you can see the differences. They're stark, they're night and day, pun intended. The suits are amazing on both, but the new one does have an edge, and we're going to get into that when we get some hands on here in a couple seconds. But I want you to take a couple minutes, couple seconds rather, and take a peek at the both, compare them visually. It's not just the costume that's different. I think we have a new buck on the newer Moon Knight. He's definitely a lighter, more flexible plastic. He's got the butterfly joints, and he has these things in his fist that we'll get to in a minute. But you can see right away too with the staff. The original has the broken in half Daredevil, really looks shitty staff when it's separated, and the new Moon Knight has the full-on staff. It's one piece. It's the Gambit staff. Alright, SunRoom, so let's point out some good stuff with this Walgreens exclusive Moon Knight. He's very flexible. His fist, as you can see here, has plugs for the moon crescents, and he has two fists that have that. So that's how it looks with the crescents in it, and this is how it looks without. They're both kind of geniusly built. I wouldn't have thought of that. Hasbro did. It's awesome. Let's take these crescents out. Be careful with these. They are very tiny. They look like toenail clippings, and I actually lost one in the process at the beginning of this review. Thankfully, my wife was able to help me find it. Let's take his staff out. We'll get to that in a minute. Okay, so let's do the positives. The hood is now one piece versus how it originally was, and we'll get to that in a second. The crescent is beautifully painted. I don't see too many paint issues with this one, which is surprising to me considering that it's all white. He has butterfly joints, which makes his posability step up 1,000 times. So we've got his head 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 points of articulation on this figure, which is dope. Definitely gives you a lot of fun posability aspects. The only problem with this one, and I'll point it out right away, and I'm sure you've seen it in other reviews, his cape, they need to give him a cloth cape. There is no way to give this guy a true dynamic pose with the cape. The cape gets in the way. Okay? The cape is way too bulky. Hasbro, it's a very nice cape. I get it. You can see a little paint smudge there already, some dirt. It looks like they went for a little of a black wash too, which is nice. It shows the folds off. But Hasbro, this sucks. The cape is a major deterrent of the figure. Okay, let's take his head off. Let's take the cape off, and we'll look at the body for a second. You guys did amazing on this body, Hasbro. The belt, I love that it's a full moon in the center, and then as you go around, you see the half crescents, and then it flips to go around full circle. So they flip direction. It's a nice belt, very well put together. The ab crunch is great. Goes forward pretty well. Back, I mean, that is pretty good. It would be a nice deterring stance, or you know, whoa, not today kind of thing. It's really well done. The cape itself does have a plug that goes into the back of Moon Knight. I have not been able to get it to stick in, and I'll even show you. it's supposed to just pop in to the hole in the back of them, but the hole is built different than the plug. So I don't know what Hasbro was thinking, but I guess you pull it down, you plug it in, okay, and it'll stay. It doesn't really help the posability because the cape is taller than the figure. So it is what it is. Thank you, Hasbro, for giving us an update. We'll get a better one next time, right? The hood is one piece this time. You can see the head is glued in. It's got the peg underneath for it to snap on. So that's the first head that comes with our Moon Knight, and we'll leave that there. This is the second head. Looks a little familiar, right? It's exactly the same head, minus the eye color, it looks like, of the previous Moon Knight, but the hood is one piece again. And look at the folding on these hoods. The molding, the sculpt work that went into this is just awesome. Okay, so let's compare those side by side. Bring old Moon Knight over. And the cape was definitely an issue with this Moon Knight as well. Okay. So, new head, old head. Actually, the old head looks like it might be a Daredevil. It's a Deadpool face. I never realized. It's a Deadpool mold. And this looks like a little bit of an upgraded Deadpool mold. Maybe the winky face? I definitely notice a difference in the folds, but it, you know. So the hoods, it's only one piece on the original. There's not as much sculpt work on it. I mean, you can see the drastic differences between the two. Okay, so let's give old guy's head back. Let's put the second head back here. Comes with 5 crescents altogether. You see the 3 small toenails there, and then you get the bigger toenails here, which are nicely done. You know, it's a nice piece to have for it. And then of course he comes with the alternate hands. So 2 opened hands for the staff, 2 closed fist hands to hold the moon crescent weapons. The staff is one piece. Okay. It's a gambit staff. Okay. The old staff is just a Daredevil, broken in half, cheaply molded staff. Does not look as cool as the new one. Honestly, I think the tininess of the new one is really dope too. Like the thinness. This looks like you'd beat somebody's ass. And I'm partial to staffs. You guys know I walk with one. So this one looks like I'd beat your ass. This one looks like I'm going clubbing. So you can see the differences there. All in all, I think that this Moon Knight is a really great figure. And thank you. Hey there, SunRoom. How are you guys today? Today we sat down with Walgreens Exclusive Moon Knight. Very beautiful figure. I'm going to give one away. Once I hit 200 subscribers, we're only 85 people away, I'll pick somebody for this. Out of the people that are subscribed to YouTube, and I'm going to go ahead and promote that. I want to thank you guys for sitting down. There's some great things to this Moon Knight. That cape is horrible, Hasbro. Get that shit together. You've made enough toys. Make us a flexible cape. Get a cloth cape. You do it for Black Series. Do it for this. As always, like, comment, subscribe for the channel, and try to find us on Facebook. We have a great toy community there, and we're growing by the day. We're already almost at 1,700 members. We'll hit 2,000 pretty soon. Okay? If you don't like the video, give me a thumbs down. If you do like it, give me a thumbs up. And if you don't like it, let me know what I'm doing wrong, as I always want to fix what I'm doing and try to make better content for you guys. Okay? Also, check out the podcast, which has been made. I've got 2 episodes up. I'm currently working on the 3rd one. Once we get that together, I'll have it posted and all those good links on the Facebook as I usually promote it. And then it'll be posted here in a visual aspect, a little different than a normal podcast. Okay? So, SunRoom, I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. You have a great fucking day. And I'll see you on the next one. I've got some fire coming.